This video will provide a basic overview of the cutter mill maintenance procedures on a Bandit horizontal grinder. These procedures are to be used in conjunction with the manual, decals, and all ANSI and OSHA standards. Wear all personal protection equipment. All operators must wear hard hat, safety glasses, gloves, ear protection, and proper footwear. Always keep a fully charged fire extinguisher with the machine while it's being operated or serviced. In order to perform maintenance on the cutter mill, the feed wheel must be raised and secured before shutting the machine down. To raise the feed wheel, pull the manual yoke lever until the feed wheel reaches its maximum height. With the manual control valve, extend the yoke lock pins. Install the safety chain to the headache rack and secure it to the lugs located on the feed wheel yoke. With the safety devices in place, lower the yoke slowly until it contacts the yoke lock pins. Some models do not have chains and instead feature manually installed secondary yoke lock pins. For these models, extend the valve-controlled lock pins, retrieve the secondary pins from the control cabinet, and install them on both sides of the machine. Then lower the yoke until it contacts the primary lock pins. Before attempting any type of maintenance, make sure the clutch is disengaged, the cutter mill has come to a complete stop, and the engine is turned off. If the engine has been running, wait 2 minutes and then disconnect the battery. Remove the ignition key and make sure it's in your possession. The cutter mill is the heart of your grinder, so it must be inspected and maintained daily. Always use Bandit replacement parts and hardware when repairing or replacing damaged or worn cutter mill components. The use of any other parts or hardware will void the warranty and cause extensive damage to the mill. The cutter mill on each Bandit grinder features support arms welded to the mill. Each support arm has a cutter body attached to it, utilizing 2 bolts. Inspect the cutter body for any stretching, cracks, or excessive wear. All new Bandit machines feature a bolt-on replaceable raker. The raker controls the depth of the cut each tooth takes and protects the integrity of the cutter body. Worn rakers dramatically increase stress on cutter teeth, cutter bodies, and the cutter mill shaft, so inspect them closely for excessive wear. Once a raker wears down past the hard facing or to the point where the top of the cutter body is exposed, it will need to be replaced. Inspect all cutter teeth for cracks, chips, stretching, and excessive wear. Tooth life depends on many things, like the amount of abrasive materials and contaminants in the raw material, the amount and kind of material being processed, and the fineness of the final product. Sharp teeth speed up production and reduce the amount of overall machine stress. If, during inspection, any parts of the numerous cutter body assemblies are found to be worn, cracked, stretched, or damaged in any other way, they should be immediately replaced. To replace a tooth, make sure the cutter mill is blocked so that it will not turn. Remove the nut or bolt from the cutter tooth and then remove the tooth. Once the tooth is removed, inspect the tapered tooth seat in the cutter body for damage. Damage in this area will prevent the teeth from staying tight and could lead to tooth failure. Remove all debris before installing a new tooth or knife, so that the tooth can seat properly. Install the new cutter tooth with red Loctite on the threads. Torque the nut to the specified torque setting. To replace a raker, make sure the cutter mill is blocked so that it will not turn. Remove the nut or bolt and remove the raker. Clean all debris from the mounting surface and then install the new raker in the appropriate orientation, making certain it is fully seated. Coat the threads of the bolt with red Loctite and then install the nut and bolt. Torque the raker bolt to the specified torque setting. To replace a worn or damaged cutter body, begin by blocking the cutter mill so that it will not turn. Remove the nuts and bolts that attach the cutter body to the support arm and remove the cutter body. Before installing the new cutter body, Clear all debris from the mounting surfaces between the support arms. Debris will reduce the clamping effect on the cutter bodies. Insert the new cutter body into the support arms. Install the nuts and bolts and torque them to the appropriate specifications. Once all the mill hardware is inspected and all worn components are replaced, remove the cutter mill block and very carefully, with a pry bar or piece of wood, turn the cutter mill a full revolution. This is done to ensure that all mill components that were replaced have the proper clearance. Any metal-on-metal sounds should be identified and addressed immediately. Clear the cutter mill area of all personnel and tools. Switch the battery disconnect switch to the on position and start the engine. With the engine running and the clutch disengaged, raise the yoke to its maximum height using the yoke manual control valve and unhook the safety chains. With the manual control valve, retract the yoke lock pins and fully lower the yoke. This concludes the basic overview of cutter mill maintenance procedures for a Bandit horizontal grinder. As a reminder, always consult the operator's manual for detailed instructions on any maintenance procedure related to your grinder.